those little girls that travel with him, he beat a lot of them senseless. He did horrendous things to them, and their parents stayed silent out of fear. This man has had bad thoughts, and he has been physically abusive. He's beat the girls and left bruises on them that to this day, one of them, the bruises still have not gone away. Ron Dennis is a fake and a fraud. He does not have the Holy Ghost. He is not saved. He's on his way to hell. He is not saved. I'm calling on Ron Dennis to meet me where I'm at, to take a polygraph with me, and that the results will be published for everyone to hear and everyone to see.
There's no color. No, it don't end it.
It ends.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. That's the end.
Oh, let me.
No,
record it so Jenny's grandma can hear it.
My name is John Rodriguez, and I have been blessed by God ever since I've been in San Diego, California. Pastor Ashmore has been a blessing to me and my wife, and we've been in the ministry seeing God do majestic things. I have not gone back to the world and to sin, but no, on the contrary, God has blessed me. I used to work on the inside with Ron Dennis. I saw the things he did behind closed doors that he wouldn't want the church to do, when he would start to bless the church in public and call on the 2-9 spirit, things like that. Then later on at his house, he would trash the people that he supposedly prayed for. He would just trash the people and talk bad about them. Ron Dennis had admitted to me, sitting at the table with Anthony Alone's across the table from me, that his messing with the 2-9 spirit was mysticism. He said he didn't know what happened. He just started messing with numbers in the Bible, and now he's messed up. He said the voices wouldn't leave him alone. He even told me on different occasions that the voices would tell him to touch his own daughter. He said he didn't do it, but he said that they would tell him that, and that every dad does that with their daughter, and they were trying to get him to do it. And he says he didn't listen, but he said he ended up hurting her. I don't know what took place, but these are some of the things that he doesn't want other people to know about.
That's right.
Ron Dennis said that I would be back in drugs, piercing, that I would have left God by now, but it's been over a year and I've been blessed. I'm still burning for Jesus, still serving God. If Ron Dennis wants to pay for it, I will gladly take a polygraph lie detector test to prove that he's the one that's telling all the lies. And everything I've said on the internet, everything I've said on the website, everything I've published about him, and everything I'm saying now is 100% the truth. Ron Dennis, are you willing to take a polygraph?
Kasana, it's okay to love your grandmother, Kasana. You need to get out of here. Take your husband. He already tried to run. Kasana, what about Jesus? What about your grandmother?
Are you willing to meet the challenge, or do you have something to hide? Do you lie? Yes, you're a liar. Ron Dennis, why don't you take me up on the challenge? You've got money. Why don't you get a plane ticket, meet me out here in San Diego, and we could sit in a room and we could both take a polygraph test, and we can ask each other questions and see who's lying. Are you willing to take a polygraph? I'm willing to take a polygraph, but you're hiding. Ladies and gentlemen, the only reason why Ron Dennis wants to know about sexual sins in people's past, about what they've ever had thoughts or feelings about children or adultery or pornography, is because these are things that plague his own mind. He's messed up, and it's not to clear people. That's something he says just to get people to admit things to him, because he wants to feel his own conscience being cleared, because he's a pervert, he's a pedophile in his own mind. That's why everything about him is sexual. Ladies and gentlemen of House of Prayer, call on your pastor, call on Ronnie Dennis to take a polygraph to answer the questions we have to ask. If he has nothing to hide, then there's nothing to be incriminated. Ask him to take a polygraph test and tell him that I'll do it. I'll sit next to him and take the same polygraph, and we can ask each other the same question. Bring him to the light. Is he afraid of the light?
No. Did you turn it down?
This man admitted to me that the Spirit gave him a false rapture date to make him look like a false prophet. But I hate to say it, that if spirits are telling you anything, you're a false prophet. Did everyone forget the service when he was acting strange, calling on Abba Yahweh, hugging everybody, telling everyone they loved him, acting weird and strange, and then all of a sudden he flips and he's back to yelling at people and being different? This man admitted to me that he was dealing with mysticism he learned from those Jews down in Miami. That's what he did, and that's why he's messed up. He's messed up. Once I realized this man crossed biblical lines, I got out of there. Right now, I'm with a pastor that only preaches the Bible, and he does not compromise the Bible. Ronnie Dennis is the biggest compromiser because every time there's scriptures that say he shouldn't be doing things a certain way, he changes it, he justifies it, he divorces people. Ronnie Dennis is not the Lord's anointed. He is not the Lord's anointed. God will not back him up. He's even said it to me. He used to be mad that God wouldn't do anything to Bowers when Bowers was the one saying things online about him. He wanted to know why God would not back him up, why God wouldn't do something about it. Well, here we are. It's the same thing. God's not doing anything to anybody that's speaking out against him because God is the one who is putting it in people's hearts to stand up against this man that's hurting people, that's taking the Lord's name in vain. Ronnie McDennis is a sinner. He's a false prophet.
Telling her that he wants to be with her.
If you leave, we have churches that you can go to. House of Prayer is not the only church that's right, and it's not right at all. It's sick because the head is sick, so therefore the whole body is sick. But if you leave, we have places for you to go. We have refuge. We have Christians. We have fellowship. We have different places for people that have need. You will be supported spiritually. You don't have to rely on this man. He cannot get you to heaven.
Sean is
Men and
living,
women
girl.
do not allow Ronnie
He's
Dennis
living the life
to
you always
kids.
wanted.
Those little girls that
Sean
travel
is
with
living
him,
the life
he
you
sees a
always
lot of
wanted,
them
Sarah.
did horrendous things to them, and they're silent out of fear. This man has had bad thoughts, and he has been physically abusive. He's beat the girls and left bruises on them that to this day, one of them, the bruises still have not gone away. Ron Dennis is a fake and a fraud. He does not have the Holy Ghost. He is not saved. He's on his way to hell. He is not saved. I'm calling on Ron Dennis to meet me where I'm at, to take a polygraph with me, and that the results will be published for everyone to hear and everyone to see.
Are you live right now, Herbert? Play it. Sure. This is about to play.
Did you hear that? Come on. Come on, Friar John Rod. He is Jesus. He was able to stand up to Dennis. What about you? What about you, Friar? What about you? What about Jesus, Friar?
I'm not calling you. I'm on live. I promise I'm not. I bet I'm live. I'm gonna go over there. Did she call you?
What about Jesus, people? Did you guys hear John Rod? Did you hear him?
My name is John Rodriguez, and I have been blessed by God ever since I've been in San Diego, California. God has been a blessing to me and my wife, and we've been in the ministry, seeing God do majestic things. I've not gone back to the world since then, but no, on the contrary, God has blessed me. I used to work on the inside with Ron Dennis. I saw the things he did behind closed doors that he wouldn't want the church to do. When he would start to bless the church's public and call the 292, things like that, and then on his house, people that he supposed to pray for, he would just start to do more talking about them. Ron Dennis had admitted to me, sitting at the table, and he alone was conversation for me, that his message was just not spirit mixed with him, that he didn't know what happened. He just